People wondering what I'm doing, but I'm waiting for you. And girl, I waste my time and spend it on my wishes, just wishing.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. Before I begin, as always, I want to thank all the subscribers, all of you who've been watching the videos, hitting those likes and hitting those hype buttons. It really helps the channel. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. And all of you out there who remember to pray for my grandson, Levi, I thank you very, very much. Thank you. Okay, so today, today I want to discuss a couple of content creators, okay? Sony from the Streets Ain't Loyal and Lucky from Hoodstocks, all right? I'm going to start with Sony. Now, Sony did a video a while back. I happened to catch it, and he was giving me and my grandson Levi a shout out and reiterating the need for prayer. He didn't have to do that. Sony and I don't know each other very well at all. We met in person one time. We ran into each other at Ralph's, and we talked a little bit while the ladies were inside getting their things from the market. And other than that, it's been in the comment section. But I really appreciate what he did and what he said. And for that reason, that's not only for this reason, but that's why I'm gonna give you a quick update on my grandson. Okay, I was avoiding it because he was doing real bad. Now, what happened was he got infected in his head to where instead of them just draining one side, they had to drain from both sides of his head. Through the process, they do MRIs periodically. Plus, they have him with things connected to his head, reading his brain activity, right? So, as I mentioned before, he's in a drug-induced coma, and he had very little brain activity. I mean, all of his vital signs and everything were good, but his brain activity was very low. And a lot of times it's because of all the medication they give him and him being such a small baby. He's 5 months old. So on the last the second to the last MRI, they said that the infection had spread to his spine. It was really bad news. The doctors didn't know what to do. The antibiotics weren't working. They've tried several antibiotics, and it was looking very grim, very bad. Anyways, they just did another one a couple of days ago, and thanks to God and your prayers, I believe that's what helped. He has shown some improvement, and some improvement is better than him being the same and or worse. So there's been some improvement, and they're going to continue to monitor him and try with different things to try to get that infection completely cured and get him to a point where they can wake him up, and then we'll have to deal with how much brain activity he has, what his limitations are going to be and all that. So we still have a long journey ahead. But I thank Sonny for remembering and taking time of his day to do a video and to put it out there. I really appreciate that. That was huge support. And he's not the only content creator that has been sending prayers to Levi and mentioning them in their podcast. And I really appreciate that. All of you who have done that. And I just thought I'd give him his props because there's so much negativity right now going on surrounding Sonny because of his feelings and opinions about how things are or how things should be. Okay, and everybody has a right to those opinions and those beliefs. So thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it, homie. Very, very much. Thank you. Now, Lucky, on the other hand, okay, he also has mentioned my grandson and shown his support, and I appreciate that. But what I really wanted to talk about, Lucky Sansu from Hoodstocks about, is I've been seeing his podcast, different portions of it throughout the time that I've been on YouTube. And this guy, he's got boots on the ground. He goes to different events. You've seen he was at Loca's Christmas giveaway for the kids there in the projects or the apartments. He's involved with some car clubs. He goes to different restaurants, shouts them out, which I'm sure enhances their business. Brings customers. It's a huge thing what he does. By visiting these restaurants and talking about them. And he was at a pizza parlor. He was at Cronies right here on Whittier Boulevard. And I just see the guy going all over the place, different neighborhoods. Regardless what people say as far as him being a racist, I don't believe he's a racist. I believe he's very comfortable around black people, and he may just play too much for their liking. Because there's brothers that hang around right there in the studio with them, and they play with him too, So, anyways, I wanted to give this man his props. He was especially for this. This was something that I haven't seen anybody do. He went to a high school, okay, there in Hacienda Heights, I believe. And he talked to the high school students. And he gave a breakdown on his childhood, growing up, what he went through. He was very transparent about his upbringing and his life. And believe it or not, the high school kids were engaged. They were listening. They asked questions. That's something that I wish more people could do. I wish I could do, to go to local high schools and speak with the youth regarding, growing up in the area and stuff and choices, because it all comes down to choices in life and where we end up. From where Lucky comes from, he's made some really good changes that are showing through, that are good influences, regardless of the way he jokes around and all that other stuff and this whole mess that's been on the internet. So both of these men have been going through a lot with all of the negativity, not so much from the raza, but from other content creators, And regardless of what Lucky said, whether he's playing or not, he does good things, for the community. He's engaged. He's involved. He advertises for different companies. He's got a lot of people supporting his channel and sponsoring his channel. his podcast. The guy's doing his thing. Uh, it's not just because of his numbers that he's one of the best raza broadcasters or podcasters out there. So yeah, I just wanted to give him his props. It's a big difference from people who are using their platforms to try to talk about having killings on their jacket. And I've heard some say that they were successful successful gangsters, successful gangbangers. I know how to sell. I know how to move merchandise, and I was this and that. And that's not what success is. What success is coming to terms with your life at some point, turning it around for the good of yourself, your family, and the people around you. So to Sonny and Lucky, man, I just want to send my props, what I think, out to these two men. So that being said, I'm gonna end this video, and till next time, I hope till next time, stay safe, people. Stay safe, stay free, stay out from behind them bars, from behind those walls, those prison walls. There's nothing happening in there. It's all bad. You know, uh, I'm not gonna say it's torturous and it's so hard. It's just a bad place to be because you can't be there for your family when they need you, and you're totally controlled when to eat, when to get up. Your whole days. When to go back in your cell, when you could come back out, when you could go outside. You don't want nobody telling you all that. You want to be able to get up in the morning, take as long a shower as you want, or have breakfast, then take a shower, or you know, go out and have breakfast. There's just too many things that to enjoy out here, being free, people. So regardless of what people say or confront you with, try to make the right decisions, as hard as it may be, because your life may depend on it. This being said, I hope to see you on the next video. God bless you and take care, people. Thank you very much for watching.